Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get this down to the 40. Nice run. It's also a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Mahomes now on second down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a second down.
Alright.
Throwing is Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, and
Mixon. This defense backed up. If they bring the fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll come across 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Yellow. Argo on, 80. Hey, 43, 15.
They'll give it to Ncaa to start this drive. And they'll work this out to the 23. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Even after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. For the rookie Higgins, the 2nd pick of the 2nd round. He has his first NFL touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans move further out in front. It is now 17-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They've got him. Daniil Hunter. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here we go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Up the the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Let's go on, 80.
To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And is out.